Are we really
Wow.
on? But are we on Twitter as well?
Trick, can you tell if we're on Twitter?
Let me see. I'm going to switch over and see if we can see.
Hey, Twitter. What's
Hello.
up?
Are we on the Twitters home? I have no way to tell. How would I even know? How would I even know?
Let me try. I'll try it. Okay, everybody watching from Twitter, give me a zig hi. Zig hi.
Oh, God. Yeah, we're live. We're live.
Yes.
Well, I don't think I've ever streamed. I don't think I've ever streamed to Twitter before.
This is fantastic.
Is it?
Well, I was
debating bailing on it.
I know if you want, you can do so, but I ain't scared. Look, we already got X's. Oh my God, it's Rodney McKay from Guru Buddha.
What, from X already?
Oh yeah, we got like 3 people.
Hey, Dirk. We got Dirk. We got Guru Buddha. Oh my God, it's Dr. Rodney McKay. Is it?
It really isn't.
It's his idiot half brother. It's I don't just play genius on television. Anyway.
You know that last episode where Rodney got in a real scrape and you thought he was okay? And it turns out a lot of blunt head trauma.
He didn't make it. He didn't make it. They started drilling holes. It was they made some damage. I love this. So glad you chose not to leave. Oh, good. Yeah, I mean, let's see what happens, right? I mean, I've not tried this. I didn't. It wasn't really an option until you started doing the stream to our new channel, the new channel. Wait a second, can I do that? Can I put that thing up? Hang on, wait a second. I think I may be able to put that up. Let me try to see if I can.
Everybody, if you're new, and even if you're not, you're watching Damn Dirty
Did it not?
Apes.
Wait a second.
Wait, what?
We're moving. What? It's the We're Moving one, right there. Hey, there we got it.
There
we're moving. We're not even moving.
Totally
we have moved.
Totally
We've moved already. We're there already. All right. So this was kind of impromptu. I didn't think we were going to get to this.
And it totally doesn't bother me or make my eye twitch that you just impromptu decide.
Of course not.
Last minute to do things.
No, totally. It was, yesterday was a disaster. Monday I worked till late.
Go for fluffing it.
Yeah, not good. But
I wanted to tell our new people what's happening real super quick.
Oh yeah, what's going on?
Damn Dirty Apes.
Damn Dirty Apes.
It's an homage to Damn Dirty Apes, a movie in which I believe David Hewlett got his finger bit off. Perhaps his face
was actually bitten off. I think it was damaged. It was damaged.
It wasn't even bitten off.
I don't think it was taken right off.
Why'd you cry so much about it?
Well,
anyway,
it's the only finger I had.
You got
that, and also, I needed some sympathy before I went and became, patient zero for the monkey plague.
Oh, you had monkey plague in that show?
Did you not watch the Caesar?
I watched your finger get bit off. Couldn't stop laughing.
You are the worst fan that I don't have ever. You're like worse than my parents.
I think so. I'm afraid of I watched Cabinet of Curiosities, was absolutely stunned by your ability. I don't think there's 5 guys on Earth that could have ripped through that dialogue the way you ripped through that dialogue.
Oh, I had a lot to say on that. It's true.
It was incredible.
That was the easy part. The hard part is having rats on your face. That's the hard part.
No, that's just the annoying part. The hard part was that dialogue.
Really? Is that the annoying part?
I've had spiders crawl on my face making a
Oh, that's true. What do you? Yeah. Spiders, rats, they're basically the same thing.
Big deal.
How much pooping and peeing were those spiders doing in the process?
Well, I had did you have poo-poo on you? Rat poo-poo?
They did. They were.
Maybe you got the hantavirus.
They enjoyed themselves. I'm sure I've got something from it. I know that the nurse on set was freaking out. Anyways, we're not here to talk about this. We're here to talk about Damn Dirty Apes. So Damn Dirty Apes is basically us holding, basically it's you, isn't it? Holding the able-bodied world responsible for destroying the planet.
Right. Well, and mostly because, you guys have all the tools to make the world a wonderful place to live, and yet you're doing all this crazy stuff.
It's true.
Your mother said you would never end up being anything, and she was right.
She was right.
So,
You know what I'm doing right now in the background? Sorry if it's making noise. That little 3D printer is printing black holes.
Whoa.
I'm 3D printing black holes because I'm going to bring them. They're like tactile universe things that I'm hoping to bring to the European Space Agency at the end of the week in the Netherlands.
Oh, why didn't you call it Issa?
ESA.
Issa gonna be
Oh
fine.
man, see, I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that I'm like subconsciously I'm shying away from. It's like I feel like I'm. What is this? Like it's like a Stockholm thing where
You
you're
really
like,
did. Yeah.
yeah. I'm going to Issa Awesome. Yes, Issa Awesome. Oh God, now I'm doing it. It's damn dirty non-abes. That's it. Afternoon from
So,
Florida, Andrew. And a hail,
Andrew,
Captain Calvin
I
Cat.
found out
Yeah, what do you
something
find out?
last night about Florida that I did not know.
Mm.
And they do have a CDAS, a care attendant program. So somebody with my level of disability can get care provider money and pay their family to help take care of them if need be.
Sorry,
so that's nice.
That's a new thing?
Florida, yeah, they don't charge state taxes. So they're using 100% federal money from that Obama feller.
Right.
To
That's
take
the
care of.
Obamacare?
Yeah.
Yep.
That crappy Obama helping cripples live
Which
normal lives.
wait a second, and that's one of the reasons why there is a shutdown there right now. Anyways, are they trying to extend?
Well, believe it or not,
coverage?
the money coming to us is exempt, which somebody somewhere sometimes said, if we shut down the government, these wheelchair people will just die. So we might want to go ahead and have that money.
Don't tell the government that. You know, yeah, maybe
don't tell the current government.
Don't tell the damn dirty abes that they can save themselves a lot of money.
Hey.
Yeah. Are you still going to keep your legs?
Yeah, I'm just for now.
Yeah, okay.
Until I can figure out a secondary use for the stumps, and then maybe you can sell the external legs, never been used.
You could put them, yeah. I mean, for like maybe like you could sell them as like frog's legs. Like it'd be like the biggest frog legs, yeah.
I was thinking, they used to use like, it was disgusting, but like a gorilla's hand for an ashtray. So we could use my legs. I think so. It was really gross. Oh. Or elephant foot for an umbrella stand.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Except me being little, you can maybe use my amputated leg for an umbrella handle.
Or like those drinks umbrellas.
Yeah.
Those little tiny drinks.
If you want it in your drink.
Yeah. Okay, this has taken a nasty turn, and I think I have to blame myself for this. I have taken this in directions we don't want to go. The whole point of this show, for those of you on the Twitter X or whatever the hell it's called now, is basically to talk about disabilities, disability activism, and disability tech. That's the stuff I like. But mainly it just turns into Lance and I insulting each other. Just basically how.
Well, if we do that, I do believe you can't separate the needs of the disabled from the needs of people in general. Right. I mean, or you can't separate the operations of the government from the needs of the disabled. Like for instance, DEIA. I know everybody here is going to freak out, but that really negatively impacts disabled people wanting jobs or needing to go to school.
Without, you mean this pseudo sort of crackdown on what they perceive as unjustified hiring because of
disability, right?
I see. Yeah.
When obviously only a white male between the ages of 25 and 45.
Straight white male.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Dude. Well, straight-ish.
Yeah. Well, straight.
You got to have it on the down low.
Straight facing. Closeted white old guys need to be doing these things, it seems. Yeah. So that's currently having General Chow's. Is that like the chicken for lunch? Oh, that'd be good. You know what I had, Zenos? I beat you. I had a jerk chicken pizza.
What?
One of the most delicious things I've ever tasted. It's called Descendants Pizza. And if you're in Toronto, you have to try Descendants Pizza. It's a deep
Descendants
dish,
pizza.
squishy pizza. And they have one called Electric Avenue and another one called Daddy's Favorite. I couldn't decide between the two, so I ordered them both.
Have you been to New York and had pizza?
I have, yes, yes.
Like somewhere around.
I'm weird though. I don't like the. I do like the flat pizza, but I kind of prefer the big squishy like Chicago or the deep dish stuff. The deep dish stuff.
So he likes his pizza like he likes his fellow countrymen, squishy.
Squishy. Like I like
and
myself.
white.
Squishy and white. Squishy, doughy, and white. Now you got so now Andrew's hungry. And also Gurabudo, I think, because we've also got them kind of hungry. What are we talking about today? Is there anything in particular you wanted
Well,
to?
it was a little bit. Well, okay. I don't.
I know
want
it's all my fault. I didn't plan in advance. I just went, hey, you want to do an Abe's?
Well, but it's not all your fault because Thursday I went and got 2 shots at one time, and don't go get
So
your
2
COVID
shots, like what?
children.
Scotch and and then like a what?
I wish
Tequila.
that would have been a day's worth of suffering.
Wait a sec. You didn't go and get. You got a vaccination?
I got a vaccination,
But I thought that was your God-given right to not have to do that.
I didn't even wear a chin diaper, so that kind of countered the 2 things.
Well, but I thought it was our God-given right to get sick and die. I thought we didn't.
In fact, it's our duty.
Duty. It's our duty.
It's our duty to die.
It's our duty.
But I'm a little dude, and I already have what you'd call pre-existing conditions.
Yeah, you're literally a pre-existing condition.
I am.
Yeah.
I've been pre-existing conditioning
Wait, but
my entire life.
I have pre-existing condition too. So should I be still taking shots now as well? This is not. By the way, this is not medical advice. Go to
This
a
is
doctor.
totally medical advice.
Talk to a doctor who's not a quack, and you know, I highly recommend the flu shot. But that's whatever.
And he highly recommends burying corn husks at the full moon.
Don't even talk
all
about
of your troubles.
My sister's dog tried to eat a corn husk, and she spent $4,000 getting it removed.
Like which way, from the front or the back?
That reminds her. I need to send her a photo. I need to send her a video I found of a dog pooping out an LED toy that it ate at night.
So you're just proving to her that
you could have just. That's it. In the wild, that idiot dog would have eaten a corn and either died or just deposited it somewhere else, where it would have grown into a beautiful cornfield.
In the wild, it would have bit a person though.
SPF,
so that'd have been fun.
Yeah. It's true. SPF 3 million. I wish I'd worn more sunblock. Frankly, look, I'm getting all old and age spotty.
You too. I hate that.
Oh my god!
Like,
I have
this brown spot.
Yeah, look at those. Like, look, there's the hands.
Well, you got the mad scientist hands. I think that's
they're not a working man's hands. They're too soft.
Are you soft. They look like they could be working man hand though.
They look like the hands of Beaker from the Muppets.
They do.
I just need to get a little more of the.
They really do. I was gonna say
when they do the live action, I'll be there. Yeah.
Maybe a racist hands, used a lot to point and scorn, but there you go. See,
yeah,
you have pretty girthy fingers. I noticed that. That was pretty.
Well, to be fair, they're close to the camera too. Like they're not actually.
That's true,
Lance. They're
this
actually,
is the force.
Let me just say. So there's near, and then there's far away. Should I explain that to you? Yeah. Who doesn't get age spots? Me. I didn't want them. Dr. Quack is the worst. You can't hold any instruments. Oh boy. Wear a level 3 hazmat suit for the sun rays. Yeah, we basically need to do that now, don't we?
Do you know what I learned last night on Jeopardy? A dog's breakfast is a saying.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a saying.
That's where we got the title from.
What's it mean?
It means it's like a mess, making a mess of something, isn't it? Like a weird mix of unrelated things, which is exactly what the movie was. So,
but I didn't know that. I thought you were just being artsy fartsy.
No, I don't have an original bone in my body. How's it going, fellas? Chicander, good to see you. I'm gonna refrain from making a claim as to what it is. I will say it's wild. Okay,
the movie.
I guess so. Yeah. Have you seen it?
I haven't. I did
Worst
see
fan ever.
Ever.
It's even my friends have seen more. Even the friends I've grown up with have seen more than I, and they don't watch. They don't,
There's people that don't even like you that probably
Lance,
seen
I
it.
had to watch your damn Google ad like 1,000 times.
Well, that was heartrending. I mean, that was moving.
It's true. It was very moving. It's true.
And it was like several seconds long.
It was several seconds long. It's true. What was that big bumpiness sound? Hang on a second.
Okay, no problem. I'll take care of the fellas.
Everyone good?
And women's.
Hey.
Okay. Jane
My
is
wife
falling
has
and she can't
returned.
get up.
Jane has fallen and she can't get up. No, she can, but she's just got home. You say horrible things about me. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. So everybody, I've been doing a lot of cutting on the Damn Dirty Abe's long forms and putting in some super cool jokes. So if you go on the Damn Dirty Abe's channel, YouTube channel, you can see some of the hilarity that ensued. Lots of beans and tooting jokes because of David. Oh yeah, David is the primary foil for all the jokes. So it's just good. That's just all I'm gonna say. It's 100%. It's what makes me laugh, and what makes me laugh is, it's more of a for the world. My work. Thank. Hey, no problem. Go for fluffing that. Working's for the working's for Icky. I received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Oh really? Oh no, I have. I'm sorry. I thought somebody was telling me that. Restream said I received 100 messages. David should do more comedy. You know what I want to see David as?
Well, welcome back.
Okay, we don't have Mel Gibson anymore. Really, we don't have. Doesn't he understand what pizza is? He has no comprehension.
That's my pizza.
Where's the tomato?
There's no tomato. Look at that. That's got like some kind of lime aioli on it and jerk chicken, and it's cold because I had it yesterday. But now I'm going to eat it in front of you.
Pizza's good.
I realized how hungry I was because I haven't actually really had lunch. So yeah.
I had red wine stew my sister makes, and it's quite good. She puts real red wine, beef stock, carrots, celery, onions, garlic.
I love a good stew.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
White people food.
Staufetter, lime aioli is gross. Come on. Oh my God. I'm eating citrus. Never mind.
Oh no.
Oh my God. People are offended that it's rectangle too. Boy, I have broken the interwebs with my square pizza. That is shameful.
What have I done? Did Jane send you? Did you? I would just tell him to go to the Damn Dirty Apes channel. Make sure you subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
If you put the little bell, make it white, it will inform them. Because I want to do this while you're
ring that bell,
lollygagging around.
Mm-hmm.
And so I can do a stream by myself.
I don't know why you're not.
Because I feel like I'm not going to get the people notified. I want to get them notified. So if they come on,
so by subscribing, then the I see your bell thing.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. You can always tell me, and I can I didn't even notify people about this one, but I would have notified them on Twitter. So we're on Twitter, we're X, Facebook, and on Twitch, and then YouTube. But you're doing YouTube anyways, right?
Right. But is it going to your YouTube channel?
Mm-mm.
I have to tell you, David,
sabotage your stream.
Now that all of the stuff is going into Damn Dirty Apes channel, we're getting 0 notifications of copyright infringement. 0.
Are you kidding me?
None. Never. Nada. I'm thinking
because nobody cares. Until there's enough people that they can actually make some money, they just don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. It's that they don't care because it's who cares? It's just a nothing before them. Not super important like the one on David Hewlett.
It's some non-Abe guy with a feeble attempt at a mustache. I mean, come on.
I think the problem was that you tried to do the film show
Hmm.
and you were actually taking chunks out of films, and then
I
they'd
got
like,
no, I got nailed for that too. It's basically when I share the screen and show YouTube stuff, I feel like everyone has like locked down their content somehow. And the
well,
news channels, especially, I guess that's how they make all their money now, probably because no one's freaking watching the news, right? Or are they?
no, that's like when you get a good night on like MSNBC or CNN, you get like 86,000. Charlie gets 68 million views a month. 68 million views a month.
We must be close to that, right?
He will literally
Well,
sit on the
68.
toilet.
68.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you had 512 on our last Damn Dirty Apes. So
Seriously?
yeah,
That's not bad. On the new channel?
no,
No. Well,
on
on
the
my
Hewlett
channel.
one, we've got
Don't look all
63.
disappointed. That Hewlett channel got us where we are today, my friend.
Yes, it has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the way up into these heady heights that we are now
Do you think we'd
located.
have 68 people
Quick,
without that?
get me some oxygen. We're way up beyond
We are way
oxygen
beyond. We're too
levels.
high. That's true. I like that my channel has gone from talking about exercise to just eating pizza on the stream.
I think you've taken through the gamut of
Mm-hmm.
experience of. I like that you take them through the yo-yo. A
It's
lot
the
of
journey.
people,
It's the
say,
journey.
"Hey, I'm a yo-yo dieter," and
Mm-hmm.
then they show the workout part, but
Mm-hmm.
just discuss the dieting or
Mm-hmm.
the wrong diet. But not you. You're like, here I am gaining the weight.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Here
real,
I am
man.
not losing the weight.
I'm keeping it real with all the calories intact.
True.
Mm-hmm.
We had James Gurney here at one point.
What?
James Gurney.
I was talking to James earlier today. I mean, in
Oh,
that kind of ethereal Discord or whatever the hell it is.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jakandar totally drops like some good content,
Mm-hmm.
kind of
I've
hitting
shown
this.
a whole Jubilee episode without an issue, and they have their shit on lock like tight. I don't even know what Jubilee is. Do you know what Jubilee is?
Jubilee's that one where like that Media song versus 12
Mm.
right wing nationalists or whatever it was.
12 Angry Nazis versus, yeah, got it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they were
Mm-hmm.
supposed to just be
Mm.
extreme right wing. So,
Mm.
back in the day, it might have been a Klansman, but now
Mm.
they're like, no, we must brand you. So,
Here's a question I had for you.
yes, indeed.
Maybe it's a question, I guess. I think we should stop calling people Nazis. What do you think?
Oh, sure.
Well, I feel
I
like
don't mind.
it's lost its power because it's used on both sides now. And it's not, unless it's a perfect example. Like I think it's, calling people, authoritarian
Don't
or
joke. I don't know the Heimlich. Okay, go ahead.
us Abes, we don't choke. Well, actually, we do a lot, but no.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's funny because I realize that I think it triggers both sides to respond. It's like the final insult, but it's become so overused that I feel like we've watered it down to become almost acceptable now to call. So, like, I feel like I want to reserve it. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's just inaccurate. It
Yeah,
should be
I agree.
neo-Nazi because
Right.
there's a new
Okay.
Nazis.
Okay. Oh God. Yep.
Yeah.
Um.
The Nazis are those guys that died back in the 40s and then took over Argentina and made clones of themselves.
But they're almost. Well, we can't say fascists anymore, can we? Because they're
Well,
anti-Antifa, right? We discussed that
no, we
last
could
time.
say fascist
Hmm.
because they don't like anti-fascist, which
Hmm.
would make them by definition fascist.
Yeah. Well, Cal, if you're walking around with the swastika, I guess that you're probably okay to be called a Nazi. Then I guess. I feel that my concern is it always feels like both sides are using it now, and I'm worrying that it's losing its I'm not sort of losing its power. I'm not worried about it losing its power. I don't want it to have power, but I don't know. There's just it feels like it doesn't solve anything at this point. But at the same time, I'm not saying we should. I'm saying we should. I don't want. I'm not talking about this in a censorship way. I feel about this in a kind of my own personal thing. I'm like, you know what? I feel like I want to hone in on the specific issues that we have, rather than lumping everyone together in like some kind of a band of what people immediately think of, like Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom type thing. I'm worried that it's
Right.
become almost.
Well,
Yeah.
you got to remember they've been calling Bernie Sanders a communist for like 40 years.
But is that a bad? But communist doesn't have the same. Does it have the same
It
connotation?
has the exact same connotation.
Because of Stalin?
Ask your
Because of Stalin,
parents.
or because of like what about?
Well, no, okay. My parents were taught really bad things, and then they had to go duck under their desks for nuke
I remember
raids.
that. Yeah. You did that. There were we were talking about nukes back in even when we were in school.
Well, maybe you.
But that was Russia.
But that was.
We're the same age.
You're like almost 2 years older. I don't even know
two
you.
informative years. It's true. I wouldn't have talked to you because you were you'd be like 2 grades below me. Actually, probably not, because I failed a lot. So we'd probably be in the same grade. That is by design. Hitler did this with the socialists. That is why he co-opted the term socialist, claiming he would refine it to an Aryan supremacy. Okay.
I don't think it really matters much anymore. They shot a bishop in the head with a pepper gun.
Who's this?
Last night, ICE.
They shot a priest with a pepper gun?
They're up on top of the. Okay, there are people, of course, protesting ICE, right?
Which is now long. You're not allowed to do that now, though, are you? I thought you were supposed to. They're protecting ICE now, right?
Well, they want to, but it's part of the American. That goddamn Constitution. If somebody wouldn't have written it down, if only the pigs were the only ones reading it.
All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Indeed. All right. So what's happened? So there was a
priest shot on top of the melon. Yeah, you might as well look that up.
I'm just looking it up. Yeah. I just want to see what priest shot in ICE. How's that?
Ice hole.
There you go. Okay. In Chicago, clergy and faith-based protesters say ICE is threatening their religious freedom. Oh, see, I'm torn on that because what would be a religious freedom? The freedom to be bigoted and think everyone else is going to hell?
I don't know. Remember that one of the things put out by Trump was anybody was strongly against Christian ethics was going to be.
Well, you can't be anti-Christianity. That's right, anti-Christianity.
Right.
That's us. That's us, buddy.
That's us.
I don't buy any of that. Don't buy any of it.
I find it all stupid.
Yeah,
and if I were king of the universe, I wouldn't think children should be exposed to such nonsense.
Where do you go for news now? Because
I can see it on sometimes on Twitch, sometimes Instagram, sometimes
no, I know,
TikTok.
but where do the sources come from? Because I'm seeing it from.
I can see it on Washington Post. I can see it on Forbes.
Okay.
On Bloomberg.
I guess they just don't have the same kind of, like when I type it into Google, I get the National Catholic Reporter.
That's
where I go for all my news.
Make sure you set it for like the last 24 hours or something like that.
This is 4 hours ago. Or there's Storyful on Facebook, none of which
No.
Was this in Broadview, Illinois?
Yes.
They just coldly shot an unarmed priest in the head with a pepper ball, apparently.
Yes. You can see it. It's real cool. It's just a pepper ball. So I
don't know what that means by a pepper ball. What happens with that?
Paintball. Instead, they fill them with that pepper spray.
Oh, he must have freaked out because he must have thought, "Oh, I just got
one shot.
Where did it
hit him? Right on top of the melon.
Where? But I don't even see the guy pointing into the gun. What happened? Where was he?
A guy's up on the roof shooting down on him. You could show the kids.
Oh, I see. There you go. I see it go.
If we get in trouble,
so it's this. Well, this is Instagram. I don't think Instagram gives a crap, does it?
Instagram doesn't give a damn.
Instagram don't give a damn. All right, here we go. So it's this one here, is what you're saying.
Could be.
But can I make it so that we're more in this? How about that? Nope, still not that
Shoot,
good.
I
How
had
about that?
so many plans. I forgot to tell you guys, I got really sick getting 2 jobs at once. So I mean, I was out like sleeping
Oh,
24
two
hours.
jabs. I was like, 2 jobs. What are you doing, buddy? Okay, 2 jabs. Okay, 2 jabs. So that's it. That's this guy getting hit.
It's like the
Oh,
other blood.
will they now say, here he goes. 1, 2, 3, now. Now.
No.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Ow. Ow. That's gotta hurt. That has gotta
He's
hurt.
probably, God, give me a sign. Let God smite thee from the top of thine.
When you actually hear
fortress.
it, he's like saying, he's like calling them Nazis, probably.
Ow, my hair.
And
You know what?
that was to disperse a crowd of 4 people. I mean,
well, that crowd of that
more
one
people
guy right
on
there.
There's only like just as many people down there as there are people standing on the roof. Jesus.
There are. See, dude, buddy, we're so far beyond. Let's use the word Nazi responsibly. Because the fifis and the things. No, it's too late. They're going full Nazi. It's done. So
okay, so reset this for a second for me. What happens I mean, that situation, I don't know what the hell's going on. But and that's the first I've seen of that too. But in a pre-Trump world, what happens to something like this?
Well, okay. They don't have an ICE detention center where they're running around and have masked Gestapo or whatever you want to call them, thugs. Let's just call them thugs. Let's call them masked thugs running around.
They basically hired all the people who got kicked out of the who would have got kicked out of the police force for being caught on camera. Basically,
what they did, David, is they went and specifically put on the resume. They said, "Have you given David Hewlett a wedgie?" And if yes, you get the $50,000 bonus.
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. That's an impressive army, just with the wedgies alone.
Were swirlies considered, and there you go. And that's just how you get your pay scale.
Okay, well, I know that you hate it when I do this, but I'm going to do it anyway.
God, where is it?
So, like, what about the leaks of reports of what the government was doing, by spying on its citizens and stuff? All of what about the what's his name? Jeremy, what's the guy's name?
Corbyn?
No. The guy who released all the stuff, the WikiLeaks guy.
Oh, Snowden?
Like Snowden or the WikiLeaks guy whose name is escaping me right now. But that, because the government's always behaved badly. What is different about it now? It feels like the government has always behaved badly. But you're saying is it because do we get outraged when it's turned on us is the problem?
On us who? No.
As the American.
There is a plan.
Julian Assange. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, you're thinking of the
Julian Assange. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about that Edward Snowden who released things to Assange.
Well, they both were responsible for releasing information about the government doing stuff that they claimed they weren't doing. Basically.
What were those things called? The Pentagon Papers. There have been Project Paperclip. No, we found these things out for a very long time. But still, even so, we have America, right? Where we're at. And you can, maybe we can justify keeping track of other countries' goings on that way, just for your own personal defense. Don't attack them or anything. By the way, we've always been dickholes. That's just the way it is.
Well, this is part of my frustration as well, is I go like, it seems like we're getting outraged. And it seems that the only way things will change is when it affects the people that are like anyone who's sort of pro this kind of stuff, until they get screwed over personally, until they get their
Well,
money given away or their prison.
I live in an area where, like the ACLU is like bad guys who want to take your money
Mm,
to protect them. They're cripples and
mm,
things like that, where
mm, mm,
protecting other people's rights is a wrong, right?
mm, mm,
So, but we've always had these things in place. We've had the Constitution
mm,
in place. You know, I have gotten an all new appreciation for what was set up and how diverse the checks and balances were, and how, like, even just Congress versus the Senate, and why it's that way, and how it would counterbalance. It was pretty good. They just didn't know all three or four segments of the government would be taken over, and
mm,
that people would not support the Constitution when it finally came to it,
mm,
because
mm.
all of this going taking
But
commandeering
mm,
uh,
yep.
commandeering these National Guards to go and rough people up and to do this stuff. This was never intended.
Mm.
That this is the federalist part of our it matters when it affects them.
Well,
Yeah.
the intention was to boot out anybody who basically who isn't. It sounds like it's like if you're not white, you're sus. Is the idea that somehow
Yes.
America was built for white people in the 1930s,
18,
40s, like
15.
30s, 40s.
America was built for white people 65 million BC.
But that's the weird thing about it is like I I look. I guess my issue is no, no, it's not an issue. My issue. What I'm finding about all of this is that while I am sort of adamantly opposed to the way this guy is quote unquote running things, I he was voted in. By the sound of it on social media, it sounds like many people who voted for him seem to think that this is what they wanted to happen. Most of them being white male.
Yeah.
And but in taking such an interest in government again because of this, I feel like I feel very, very let down, betrayed, and frankly outraged at some of what was happening when the Democrats were in power as well. I mean, again, I don't think I could equate the two. Like they have different sides to it, but at the same time, I feel like the power grab by any party in power, whether that be as weirdly one of the two parties that seems to be the only parties that anyone cares about, um, a grab for power by the Democrats is that's not going to be given up by the Republicans or vice versa by the looks of it.
My problem is, what grabs have you seen from really the only grabs you've seen from the left, the progressive, would be making sure the black kids can get into school without being attacked,
Or the
right?
systemic. What about the systemic tracking and monitoring of American citizens?
Well, I would say that's pretty bipartisan,
I
wouldn't
mean,
you?
but that's it. So now I feel like because we felt that it was better for the government to step in on these things.
Well,
Um,
that's the cowardice portion.
mm, mm,
That was, I mean, it really went through big time. It went after 9/11, correct?
mm, mm,
That's when we put through the Patriot Act. I
mm,
sent you something in Discord. It's got to have sound if you want to appreciate it.
mm. What's this?
Mhm. Yeah, Discord. I sent it to you.
Okay,
If you can, any way possible, show that on screen.
is that's
Is what?
that's Elmo?
Is that Elmo?
Why is Elmo? Oh, that's not Elmo explaining. That's
No,
Elmo
what?
having a breakdown.
No, it's not. It's Elmo said something very
I've
specific.
seen it. This is the
What is
Daily.
it?
It's the Daily Show.
Well, I don't even know what you're talking about. Crowd, would you please ask David to show what's going on? He's got these inside jokes. He doesn't tell anybody.
It's not an inside joke. It's the West Ham.
It's 3 seconds. It's 3 seconds.
It's
It's
funny. I actually
three
did not
seconds.
find this that funny. I've got to admit.
The whole thing, or just this 3 seconds
What about the
referring to you?
3 seconds? The 3 seconds, but I don't know what the 3 seconds are. But let's see. What do we got? Oh, what the hell? I don't want to download it. I want to.
Go ahead and down. I don't care.
Oh, it wants to
Anywhere
show
we
me
can
in
show it.
Discord. It wants to show me in Discord. Nah, it only wants to show me in Discord.
Damn it.
Well,
How
can
can
I
I
not
show it
just?
to you?
How do I copy link? Copy
Copy
message
link?
link? No.
That doesn't
Open
work
link?
because it's not a link. It's a
No.
direct. I
Yeah, it
shared it with
doesn't.
you.
No, it's got. I need a clip. Like I need like a YouTube clip or something. It's only
Okay,
gonna play it.
I got it. I got it.
If you got a YouTube clip, it's the Daily Show. It should have it. I can look it up. I said look up.
No, because
Must I do everything?
no, I clipped the 30 seconds
Oh,
myself.
you've got a specific clip that you liked.
Yes.
Well, wait a second. Maybe I could. No. Yeah, we need a better way of sharing stuff. Yeah, Discord
I'm not
sucks.
the one who
Discord
dumped.
sucks for this. Like sucks
Yeah.
for sharing stuff.
Somebody went off the Apple, and guess what?
I'm on Apple now. I'm on Apple now.
Wait, you went back to Apple?
This is a Mac.
No. I mean, Apple like talk to each other.
Oh, the phone stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with that? That's not going to help me. Just because my little Pixel phone, my smart little Pixel that
I
tells me.
try to send messages to you there, but you don't look at them or something.
What? Does not where on what?
I don't know, like a SMS or.
I don't have any SMS from you at all.
Like for
you know why? Because I guarantee you I know why. Because you're sending it to my iPhone account.
Maybe. Okay, so
I
anyways.
think the worst part of the, what does it say? The worst part of the whole thing is the U.S. has done this before, both in the 1920s, 1980s. The U.S. went after the brown people, blaming them for the bad economy. And neither time did going after the brown people help.
Correct. And here's what Elmo says. Elmo says, quit both siding it, you corporate.
Oh, quit both siding it. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So
I'm not both siding it. I'm really not both siding it. I am both siding it.
That
I guess
Elmo. I didn't say it.
I guess I am both siding it because this is all making me give up on politicians, not just parties.
It is also
career politicians and the system.
The issue is what we've discovered is that standards and norms are massively important. That like for Watergate, Nixon took himself out. His buddies at
he got caught and he denied as much as he
said,
could.
Okay.
But eventually, he was forced into that too, right? That wasn't
because
you got me. It's
because the Senate said, well, we're going to impeach you and we're going to kick you out. And so he goes, okay.
But now I feel like they try to impeach everybody every time now. I feel like all of a sudden it's like,
do they every time, or was it
they
just,
try to?
all Trump did was try to use the Ukrainians to get dirt and compromise on Biden, who was going to be his upcoming. So, just little things like that.
No,
I'm telling you, these are unprecedented times.
Yeah.
These are definitely new and unique.
I agree. But I feel like, I guess my concern is I don't feel like 3 years from now when we go back to the polls that this is solved.
No, not at all.
And I don't mean just because I think he's going to cling to power anyways.
No.
I think he's designing this to be a war so that this war on whatever it is he's decided, whether it is on illegal immigration or just immigration, or whether it's a war on Antifa or
education
or against Christianity or family values or whatever, like this war is going to be his excuse for staying in power. Because God, I can't give it up now. The country's on fire.
Right.
You know what I
mean, he did get a call from the mayor of Portland, and they were talking. He goes, "Oh, I'm going to send help to you. I'm seeing all the fire and stuff." And she's like, "There's nothing. There's literally nothing."
I love those memes of like just idyllic Portland fall images. As the war still burns for poor Portland, and it's like a leaf floats by on a idyllic, tranquil lake. Yeah.
Do you see the memes where there's like a guy making construction paper monsters and buildings, and he catches it on fire? And then he lays down and he's all scared of all of it, even though he created it himself. They're nice.
They're nice. It's my happy place. That's where I go to be happy.
But
Yeah, no, look, I again, I don't want to take. I want to be very clear that I'm not.
no, I'm
I
fine.
have nothing but anger about the way this guy. I don't understand any one
Sebastian,
of the
hi, Sebastian.
problems. Any one of the problems that I have with Trump used to sink a president or a potential president, and
Right.
now it seems to embolden him
Do you
or them.
remember the terrorist fist bump? Do you remember that?
No, what was that? No, what's
Fox
that?
News did this big thing all the time because Obama, he was
Mm,
Jew.
mm.
I'm not even saying he was great, but he would do a
I
fist
loved
bump.
Obama. I didn't necessarily agree with everything that he did, and some of his politics I have questions about. But I love that man. Like I just think he was a classy, smart, intelligent leader.
I think a lot of what we are seeing is the backlash of
Mm,
just rank bigotry and racism
yeah, I agree.
against that move. It was incredible.
So potentially, the fact that Obama got in was a call to arms. Like, oh my God, you see
Oh,
what's
we could
happened?
lose it all.
We could lose it all. Yeah, yeah. I get you're right. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I think which is so sad because I would have thought that like my son growing up with a black president being the only president that he knew, I would thought was the most wonderful thing. I thought that was just like I was like, wow, we're
Yeah,
living in
we
all those
turned the
science fiction
corner.
movies.
We turned the
Exactly,
corner.
but it
Woo!
turns out it actually fueled a fire of a furnace of hate
A furnace
that
of hate.
yeah
Yep.
yeah, which is now
No,
the roles. All the roles I play now are basically little small furnaces of hate.
yeah,
That's what I
which
do.
is good for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Your roles like yours are opening up
Mm.
all over, where you just play random guy 3, but you have to have a furnace of hate with you.
Yeah, the random furnaces of hate maybe is a better way of putting it.
Yeah.
You know. Oh man, I'm flying low. You couldn't have told me my zipper was undone.
Oh shoot!
Well, not you, Jane. I was talking to Lance.
Did Jane show you the thing I sent to her?
She did. She was bemused. Shall
I
we say?
like bemusing her.
She
It's
said.
fun.
She said it's a terrible photo of you. I was like, it's AI, and she went, ugh.
I
Yeah,
thought it was a fantastic AI of you.
yeah, it's very nice. Yeah.
I don't know if anybody remembers last stream. David said
Mm.
baked beans are life or something like that because beans on toast. So then I
Mm.
had him holding a can of beans slide into frame,
Oh yeah.
and then a toot.
There's
Did
a
you hear
little
the
fart
toot?
sound. Little fart
Little
sound. Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was
We're
it
British,
was
we don't go the bathrooms don't exist. They put toilets in long hallways, darkened hallways in England. And we don't,
with like pendulum
Yeah.
blades in front of
Exactly.
them.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we'd rather die than people realize that we actually go to the bathroom, my
That
friend.
you poop.
Yeah. How's it going with the lemon now? I'm fine, Sebastian. Yeah, I got that pizza down, and that lime aioli did not. It's because
What
as it
was I
turns
going to
out,
tell
I
you?
was playing a character on television.
Were you?
Apparently, I've been enjoying the open zipper the whole stream. Now I might as well find something else to do.
Who was
Twitch
that? I
guy,
love you.
Twitch guy too. Very
Twitch
good.
guy.
Well done. See, who's got the best sense of humor? From the sound of it, we're gearing to where it seems that the Twitch folks seem to have the best sense of humor going.
Right now, Twitch is winning because
Yeah.
that was
a winner.
classic.
That was a winner. Yep. Yep. Well done.
It's got
We need
levels
to get
like
prizes for people and things.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
like you could have seen your wiener with this kind of
No,
resolution.
that would not have been. That's not. No, there is not a lens microscopic enough to high powered
say
enough.
that
Let me
part.
say.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Can I tell you a cute story about my son?
sure.
Because I miss him. Now that he's at university, so I was talking to him yesterday, and because we missed his birthday. It's the first time I've ever not seen my son on his birthday. Yeah, he's 18. So
you missed his 18th birthday.
Yeah.
You
Not just me, Jane and I did. He was at school. He had classes and stuff. He couldn't it's not, like it wasn't a holiday. I assumed they just stopped the world when it was his birthday and mine for the week.
wow.
But so I was talking to him and he said, "Dad, I think I've got it. I think I found what you can do for like the rest, like as a life job type thing." Because I'm always complaining about I keep quitting acting every 5 minutes. And so he said he sends me an hour-long video of a guy who went from live auctions on Whatnot of Pokemon cards to his own Pokemon
Okay.
store. So he's saying, I've got to start doing these Whatnot live auctions. So when I'm not doing this with you, I'm going to be live auctioning. I probably, I don't even know how it'll work. Hey, look.
That's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad. I love the idea because here's the thing. I really enjoy.
Did
I
you
have
see the?
I have a
Yeah,
problem.
I'm sure you have. Which one?
Got a few problems,
You're
but
gonna have to narrow this down.
one of them is.
Wait, you're cutting out. You're cutting out. Yeah, no sound. I'm getting no sound. Chat, are we getting sound? Chat, I hear no sound. Do you hear him? Okay, he's saying, I go to the left. I go to the right. I do the hokey pokey and I turn myself around. Oh, come on, baby, join me. Am I still out? Yes, you are. We can't hear you because you're not on this TV. So, okay.
Am I back
everybody?
now?
Yeah.
I'm back now. Okay. Because here's
really
the problem. I can't move. If I move the computer, everything gets disconnected. So let me try if I can show you this. Watch this. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm going to try to change the camera. Raise your key.
Since we're okay.
That's my problem. Those are all trading cards.
Wow, I wonder how much those are worth.
That I've been organized. That's what I'm trying to figure out because I'm thinking that's how I fund the business.
The business of
selling cards. I'm going to sell cards, and then I'll start a Pokemon store. Not a Pokemon store.
This sounds a lot like you're saying, I'm going to start a business selling cards. And you go, yeah, how are you going to fund it?
By selling cards. That's exactly it. You see? Like a snake eating its own tail. All right, I've completely diverted our conversation. What are we talking about?
Well, James said that he did
Gurney?
Gurney said he did 2 lectures with this fly down. That's completely different than what happened with David.
Wow.
When Gurney has his fly down, rows 1 and 2 have to duck. And so
really,
Gurney's literally the everyman.
You stored that up.
The everyman.
Yeah. All right, David. This sounds like you are going to end up owning a lot more cards. That's the hope, Jacander.
That's what's going to happen.
All right. So, manlyhood aside, so to speak.
Yeah.
Anything else that's bothering you? Any other or technology? You know who I'm talking? Oh my God! You know who I'm talking to at the European Space Agency?
Paolo?
No, but an astronaut who's going to space in her wheelchair. Yes.
That's the only thing that would get me off my Paolo love.
Let me see. I'm going to see if I can.
Wait, in her wheelchair.
I'm going to see if I can get you a name.
Okay, so in America, they just made it. They just took all restrictions off of. Yeah. You can ruin their wheelchairs if you put them in the airplane. In Europe, they're taking the wheelchairs. I have something I want to talk to you about.
I'm going
How
to
come
space
I can't show you anything? God damn it. While you're looking at this, my dear friend, Glenn, from the
Glenn! How is Glenn?
He's really cool. He went to a restaurant where the robots are voiced by people with disabilities.
Oh, that's
and the robots go bring their food to them and stuff, right?
But it's like voiced by or controlled by?
Could be both. But at the very least, they were doing the voice. And
but you said that's the worst job ever.
Who said that?
You said that. I told you about a story about there was a story about basically where all the waiters were robotic, controlled by people with disabilities, and you said, "Oh, great! So give all the people with disabilities shit jobs in restaurants."
Dude, I think there's a me that lives in your head.
Well, maybe I thought you said that.
Because I like the idea of people getting out of their house.
Yeah,
no, not low paying. It's interacting with humans. Because a lot of the time they're stuck, and people they're actually positive towards a robot. And if they just seen them with their deformity or whatever, it would be negative. But with the robot, you're like, oh my gosh, you're so cute. I don't know. I want to see people get stuff.
Apparently, Jacanada wants to teach us how to use OBS properly. But
I don't think we're
little
using
does he know
OBS.
we're not using OBS. Yeah,
No,
we're
it's
actually using something called
Stream.
Restream because it lets me stream to multiple things, and then Lance wants me to spend more of my hard-earned money to upgrade so I can stream to. No, what did you want me to do? Oh, because it only streams at 720, right?
720. 720. We're trying to edit videos
You
at
want to be
720.
seen. You want to be seen in higher definition than
I
720, my
want
friend.
everybody to
I'm
see
looking out for
exactly
you. I'm looking
how
out for you.
few follicles you and
There,
I have
there is not.
amongst us.
Look, I think a little fuzz is probably good for us. I think a little blurriness and lack of definition is probably going to help us a lot.
If I could, I'd be rubbing Vaseline on the
Just lick the lens.
camera.
Lick the lens. It'll be great.
Man,
Yeah.
you know all these tricks.
I do. It's
So
true.
David walks by a 4K camera.
Yeah.
Lick.
See, James doesn't need to see me in HD. He doesn't want.
James is a scientist. He gets these things.
It's true. He studies these weird things in the lab.
Well, then, what do you think about the people with the wheelchairs in the?
Listen, you need to use OBS with Restream. It's too complicated. But yes, I suppose we could do that. I suppose that's true. But it's just one more thing to go wrong. By doing it in Restream, there's no other, it's just Restream we have to worry about.
We have had very few real issues with audio that aren't involved with David Hewlett / Jerry Lewis intervention.
Yeah. Ooh, do I have this?
Trump loves a tongue bath boot licking cabinet.
Ooh.
Nope, that's not it.
Wow. That is definitely what that listening to those things is the most revolting. It literally turns my stomach to hear the way people do the suck up on that. It just
when we do the cabinet meetings and dear sir.
Even our prime minister called him a transformational politician.
True.
Yeah.
As was Emperor Palpatine.
Not quite what them Canadians would have called him. They would have called him something a little different. Something to do with
I wanted to show you
droppings.
I like Mark Blyth. Do you know the economist Mark Blyth?
No. Look at him up. Look at him up.
He's got a Scottish accent.
Well, that narrows it down hugely. Thank you.
Well, he's a world-renowned Scotsman. Mark Blyth. Blyth.
Like Blythe Spilett. Economist Mark Blyth. Oh, I do know him. I've seen some of his hot takes. Yeah. He's got some good, not hot takes, but is it hot takes? Is that what it's called? Something.
And then you've gotten me
like
to
that guy.
Enjoying
he's on X. Should we follow him?
Right now?
You can follow him.
Yeah, invite him on. Tell him who you are.
I'm not telling him who I am. I'm following him. So now I can keep track of it. When he says something that relates to us, which probably
shoot him a quick.
Because it looks like
I'm
they're all.
David Hewlett, and my cohort Lance wants to.
I am a fabulous human being.
With you.
And so is my friend Lance.
True.
What do you want to talk about?
Economics and what's the tariffs? How are they actually
affecting the tariffs? Is anyone having any experience with the tariffs? Is anyone I'd be very curious to know if anyone in the chat on any of our platforms is having any. Does anyone have any sort of direct? Have had
my niece has.
Impact? Oh, really? What?
Because she had this little trinket business where she buys stuff from Japan, and then she will make it into jewelry or whatever. And there was a ghost over there in the corner there, buddy.
No, it's still printing.
Oh.
I want to make it made a weird noise, and I thought either I've wet myself or something, or my 3D printer was making a weird noise.
If it's making that noise when you wet yourself, that might be a sign.
It's a good sign that there may be more problems here.
There might be a plumbing thing
than just middle. Yeah.
Anyway, so she will get under $800 worth of merchandise, and that wasn't tariffed, but they got rid of that. I can't remember. It was
so now she's the 800 is now tariffed.
Yeah, now it's like $900. So everything, of course, she sells has to be upgraded that amount.
Right.
See
It
this
occurs to
person?
me, I didn't
Fight
even
me on
look.
Klingon.
Oh yeah, what do you got? Yeah, I stopped selling my jewelry overseas because of the tariffs. I don't know how much the shipping will cost. Yeah, you know what? Okay, so there's two reasons. I need to actually that reminds me, I need to shut down my store because
What?
yeah, because I can't ship. It's from the state. It's well, a lot of them are actually printed in the States and then sent out from there. But I we've also got a postage strike too, right? So between the tariffs and the postage strike, everything's gonna cost so freaking much for us to me to ship it. Yeah. World's going to hell
Did
in a
you?
handbasket.
I'm
Okay, so
gonna send
she's
you.
had an effect. Someone else has had an effect with their jewelry. I suppose to some extent, I guess I'm having an effect in the Shopify department. I know everything seems a lot more expensive to me, but
Yes, it
is
does.
that
It's
confirmation
going up.
bias?
No. Did you see the Korean experts that were all rounded up and thrown into ICE detention?
No. Cost of goods post tariffs. Here we go.
Okay. I sent you. What happened was the Hyundai plant in Georgia, okay?
Mm,
They sent South Korea, sent hundreds of engineers and things because the batteries you use in cars,
mm,
turns out they aren't just real simple makes, right? If you want to build them where they're at,
mm.
you have expert machines, and the machines are complicated enough that you need people with
Who know what
experience
they're
with those
doing? Right,
machines
right.
to install them and then to teach you to use them and to install them and
Mm,
to watch their overall service. Now,
mm,
we went in and picked up and chained all 350 of them. And these are engineers,
mm.
scientists,
Why did we pick them up? Because they were
ICE.
illegal.
Well, they're kind of brown,
Is that so? They
kind
were released
of.
again then after.
It caused a huge international skedaddle, and it
Mm.
looks like Hyundai Kia is pulling back $13 billion in factories that they were going to build here.
Why? Because they're not able to get anyone to work there.
Because a lot of people are saying, why would we work? I sent you this story. At
Okay.
least it's a little later one.
There's
This is what I
just to go back to tariffs for a second. There's a few. I found
yeah.
some stats here. This is from Yahoo Finance. Didn't even know
Woo.
that still existed, but they're saying that tariffs of toys have jumped in price 2.5% since April, and they're now facing up to 30% tariffs. Or this is again up till about I think September. And then TV prices have been downward trend since the 1990s, but Trump tariffs have made them risen 3.1%, and retailers pay anywhere from 20 to 30%. Jesus, okay. So if the market for the new TV, you're going to feel a pinch at checkout. Jewelry and watches, there you go. Jewelry,
Yeah.
yep. They surged 5.5% in August, and one of the reasons is the high spike is Trump's 39% tariffs imposed on Swiss imports. Plus, India, Japan, major suppliers of diamonds and high-end mechanical watches, were also hit with new tariffs. So those are getting hit. Coffee is 10%. Wow. And then Brazil's has just got a whopping 50% tariff. That's on anyone who likes the Arabica, Arabica, Arabica,
Arabica beans.
Arabica beans. Yeah. Um,
Arabica.
it's apparently Detroit
One
News is
of
going.
these.
And the last one, banana.
Oh, yeah.
Bananas,
Banana.
4.9% jump. That's just between April and August. Wow. Okay, so there you go. Let me look up that next thing that you wanted to look at.
Yeah,
But
but
that was just some interesting stats on the tariffs that I mean, yeah. Trump
that's what,
blowback. Okay.
and I believe this is a little Korean guy I found. He's a American, kind of, and he does stories for South Koreans
Hmm.
from America because they have a lot of stuff going on here. I
Hmm.
love this. We should be fine.
You
Start
love
from the
what?
beginning.
All
This
right.
guy and this
Let me
lady.
put us in the middle here. If I put it in the middle, and sandwich
Yeah, but
it.
now we're missing the lady. We might have to squish down underneath.
Can we squish it down? And what if can I squish it down
Can we squish you?
or squish it up?
Squish me?
Do that.
You're
And then
the
I
face of
guess
this
we gotta
thing.
how about this? You're the look. I'm the Abe.
Perfect.
I'm the damn dirty Abe.
Damn
All right.
dirty
Okay.
Abes.
Here we go. So what is going on here? Okay.
Okay, so as I said,
On the Hyundai situation and an update on
Hyundai
U.S.-Korea relations. So what is going on?
Where is he based
Not
right
just
now?
Hyundai, I say all the time.
Where is this?
Hyundai and LG.
Yeah, Hyundai and LG.
he is
so,
in America.
They, the
Okay.
Georgia keep saying that please
They're
come
in
back,
South Korea
please
there.
come back.
Yeah,
It'll be no
basically.
problem, but you have the same visa as before.
Right. So to illustrate like the big problem right now is the two-side meeting, right? So Georgia really wants the Koreans to come back, but like the average Korean, do they want to come back?
Of course not.
Yeah. So
Who
what's
does?
that?
They just lock you up. Basically, without
How's that for the reputation you want to invite all these new giant plants in America?
All of these giant tech companies around the world think, oh no, they're going to lock us up. Because why is it that they're going to lock us up? Because we're short? No. It's ethnicity. We are being known. We are now known as a crazy racist country.
Right. Well, more so.
Both sides.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, it's not both sides. I'm just saying, like, it's like, I don't think this is a sudden thing. I think there's that, as you say, there was a voice that feels empowered now that was there before, that was somehow we could sort of, I guess, tune it out. And now it's sort of come to the fore, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is okay. So this is them.
Because they were there for legal.
Yeah,
right?
so that's a new thing. So I guess the workers and the Koreans specifically asked, will our visas be okay, the B1 and the E-style?
Because when they're sending, their
documents and stuff.
Machine, a factory, and you're gonna go there, install this, the training, then can we do with the e-style visa? They say, okay, that's why they come.
Yeah, because why would you come if
it's
not
fine.
okay? And you have to remember, guys, because I always want to make this clear. Sometimes people in Georgia, they think the Koreans are like sneaking under the fence or something like that. It's not really like that.
We don't have to. I mean, we don't want to.
Yeah, it's because you have to remember these people have jobs, they have families.
They're educated, high technicians.
That's what I'm saying, and they live in places like this. Right? So sometimes people don't realize it. They just don't never.
Yeah, so, I mean, this is just racist assumptions that everybody who looks, when people talk about it's the whole area's gone kind of Asian. It's like, you mean people have moved into it?
And they want our way of living,
or they don't.
Well, no, that's what that's the gist of the MAGA people is all they want. What we got.
The problem is it's not just the MAGA people, because I get that here now, where there's people who feel empowered by whatever's happening in the world, that they can now talk about people from India, and that is not the term they used, I will say.
Oh yeah.
Even when you point out that their complaint is that there's 4 guys driving these 18-wheeler trucks, and they're stealing the job from a proper driver. I'm like, Wisik, there's 4 of them drive. Well, I don't understand. Yeah, so they can just drive all night. I said, Wisik, that means there's 4 people earning the same as you. 4 people are living off the proceeds of one job, and you think the problem is that they shouldn't be here? Maybe the problem is
they came up here for the cush life.
Yeah.
I'm the cruelty, buddy, is what's crushing me.
Yeah,
the cruelty, the negativity, and it kind of is MAGA worldwide now. It really is. We're too connected and interconnected with social media to.
That's a new conspiracy. I've not heard this conspiracy.
What's that?
Canada is encouraging people to commit suicide so they can sell their organs. Now that is true, says Karen Lindsay. Where do you get that from?
Yeah, Canadians they'd be more like those geese that they get for foie gras. Like you have a liver, but it's more of a tasty liver than a functioning liver.
We got Dave Fine livers. What are you talking about?
Their livers are full of
But they like,
beer
but this is
and
the kind of
maple
stuff.
syrup.
Like this seems like a distraction to me. Is the idea that
But it is all
that
of it.
we're
It's
there's people are very nervous about the euthanasia side of medicine here, where you can choose, or it can be chosen that you no longer exist because your life is not worth living. And I
do
know
you,
from a disability rights, people's have a lot of issues with this.
and if you remember though, when 2010, this was a big push by the right. The misinformation that if you get Obamacare, you're going to get your FEMA camps where you put the people you don't take care of in these FEMA camps.
What?
You don't remember all this?
What's a FEMA camp? No, I don't remember any of this.
Yeah, no, they were going to, all the FEMA camps that they had set up for Hurricane Katrina in 06, they were going to repurpose those to put the dying people into.
Well, that's okay. So we're way better now. Now we go to alligator-infested parts of the world
And call
parts
it
of America
Alcatraz.
and call it Alcatraz. I mean, like Jesus, they talk about reopening Alcatraz. They're creating. This is what I worry about is when people start accusing people of in this organization. People start accusing people of like, oh, the left is weaponizing the justice system and stuff. And what they mean is we can't wait to be able to weaponize the justice system.
Well,
we can't wait to start our own internment camps for people for whatever reasons.
When, if you think about this, when Biden wanted to cancel student debt loan, he went put before court. They said no. He took it before the Supreme Court. They said no. And guess what? We don't have. They didn't cancel it, right? So
the student debt.
The student debt, yeah,
so that's just gone. I thought that didn't he pardon debt for a while or something, or wasn't that the idea?
There were stays, like on payments, where you didn't have to make payments. There are some that got, but no, there are barely any workarounds. They wanted to cancel them all. That would have flushed the system with money. People aren't buying houses anymore. The main reason is student debt loan now. If you have $200,000 in debt when you come out of college,
my kid will come out of college. Well, fortunately for him, we're gonna help him. But it'll cost just in fees. It's going to be $100,000.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
And you're a world famous actor.
I'm a was it actor from the 80s, currently inactive. That's what it says. That's what it said in a book on film that my sister found in a bookstore. It made her laugh.
She's mean-hearted.
She is.
When you said beep, 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 you should have said, yeah, I was talking about your butt. That's what I was talking about.
What? When did I say that? What did I do?
You said you were directing something, and you made the sound beep, 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 like you're backing up a truck, and she was PG.
She so offended. The reality
lost her mind.
I do that all the time about everything. Like I'm like,
beep,
come on,
beep,
guys,
beep.
back up, beep, beep, beep.
See?
Come on,
See?
It's like basically a way of saying just keep going, keep going, keep going. Especially when you're dealing with cameras, it's very important to see. Kate took it like I was making some comment on how, her body image or something.
The girth of her birth.
That sounds more like a Kate issue than a David issue.
It was, but I'm just saying she's mean-spirited. Let's see. And then I tried to get her to do a funny cameo because she's doing cameos, and she said a crazy fan of yours was trying to get her.
Yeah, but it was weird. But the wording was if you didn't know who you were, that was the wording. It was pretty odd. You got to remember that no one in my family talks to each other.
Nothing.
No one in my family talks to each other about anything.
Gotcha.
Even Jane will often just go like, "What?" About stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. Would you like a good fun story?
Please bring on some good fun stories. I'd love.
How about a good fun story? I got this because I was watching CSI. They're watching reruns of that.
CSI.
Yeah.
Really?
And this car pulls up behind the other car at the railroad stop. Boom! They hit him and they push him onto the tracks.
Ooh, dangerous.
It's a real old trope, right? Okay, so 16-year-old me and 13-year-old sister, we used to walk all over the place with my electric wheelchair,
Mm-hmm.
and we would like get one of the things we did during the summer would get things for a raffle for a Jerry Lewis telethon.
Oh yeah. Jerry
'Cause we
Lewis
did that.
again. See,
Yep, we did
he's come
all
up twice
kinds.
already.
We did all kinds of cool Jerry Lewis stuff. Raised money. I did radio spots, but we were going across the railroad tracks, and the front tires on electric wheelchairs, especially then, are a caster. Like
oh really?
yeah,
Yeah,
was the
that's
one
not
you
good for
stole?
getting over. Yeah.
No, my two front tires turned opposite of each other, and I fell right down into the gap between the cement and the metal, right?
Really? Okay.
And I am stuck, because there's like bolts and little screws coming out of the tire, right? So I am stuck, and I'm tilted forward. So she's grabbing my chair, trying to lift on it. She's 5'2", strong as a house, but still, pull, and she's only 13. And then we hear the dreaded honk, because we live in an agrarian place,
Wow.
and there is a train. I was crapping my pants. But you know what my little sister did? She is a goddamn hero. She stayed with me. She pulled my front. She just went, okay, 1, 2, 3, fuck it. That was her, like her super, like up and away.
That was her
Fuck
call.
it was
Yeah.
now.
Her super call.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
Which worked for her. And she like pulls my front tires out and pulls me forward enough. We drive. We get off there. I think the train was much further away than we thought. But when you hear the train and you're stuck
oh my God.
on the train track, it really feels close.
Wow.
I'm just going to say your
See,
brain
now,
fills in.
Kate would have just gone like, sorry, and taken off, I think.
I think she would have danced around you 3 times.
I think she would have made sure I was
singing.
better positioned on the tracks, probably. Yeah.
True. Almost a Stand By Me
Yeah.
scene.
Stand By Me scene, exactly.
And then David and Kate would have came and saw the body.
Knocked out of your shoes.
The long distance.
Yeah. There you go. That's it. That was a great movie. God, that was a great movie.
It was a great movie.
Yeah.
It was a great time too, though, because we didn't go home and go, "Wow, we almost died in the train tracks." Mom and Dad, we didn't even mention it to them. We had to tell them years later.
Real, yeah, because they would have had like
they would. Oh, now you guys can't go out unless blah,
exactly.
Blah, blah.
But that was 10 years ago. Yeah, no, it is amazing what we survived as kids.
As kids, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and you forget. Then you become a parent, and you're just terrified of everything because you remember all the things you somehow managed to,
Right.
One of my nieces is talking about a friend of hers getting a motorcycle, and I was like, "Oh God, please no, please don't."
Trent said if you guys move out, he would boss the nieces around upstairs. He would rent out the upstairs.
Oh, really? Yeah. To them?
He thinks they're cute. No, he would keep them in line in the bottom.
Oh,
I see.
I'd see.
Yeah.
Lock them in, basically.
Yeah. He would be, well, no, not lock them. That sounds too...
Sounds creepy. Yeah. It already sounds weird saying my nieces live in the basement.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
It sounds weird.
But it kind of does.
Yeah, it doesn't?
And they come up for food.
Exactly. They do come up for food. That's what's so funny.
I know.
Well, last night I texted them and said, okay, Jane's got a dinner thing she has to go to, so I'm ordering pizza, and I can't decide which one, so I got the 2 different pizzas. And
the
so
weird one and the regular one?
The weird one and the weird one. They're 2 weird ones. And then we watched the latest, what's it called?
Television?
It's a horror movie. The latest, it's called Last Rites. The Conjuring. It was the last Conjuring episode. Man, it was bad.
Like, that's bad, man.
It was bad, but it was so much fun to watch because it was so terrible. We were all like, what? Why would they do that? That's stupid. What's that? Like, it was kind of fun to tear it up a bit. But yeah, so we just, so that's what we did. We have, they live in the basement, but they do emerge to eat my pizza and watch movies.
And watch shows. That's nice.
There you go. Yeah.
So when you lost a child, you gained 2 other
I didn't lose a son. I gained 2 daughters. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
And one son that you now don't even care if it's his birthday.
What son? I mean, exactly. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Birthday presents?
Yeah.
No thanks.
He got a very, very nice sweater, apparently. I find it
Oh, sweater?
hard to judge these things.
Wow.
No, he's literally into it. Like he got this like cardigan from the Great Saints or something. I don't was some fancy clothing store, and he was so excited about it. It was really cute. But then I wanted to get him a real present, so
You took him to the brothel.
I took him to
No.
the card store in St.
Oh,
Catharines.
yay.
Yeah. So we went and we got ourselves a pack of Spider-Man. What are they called? Collector boosters. Yeah.
You are a corporate whore.
I'm a corporate whore.
You got Magic the Gathering Spider-Man.
I did not think I was going to, but I did.
Cards.
Yeah.
You have no willpower.
I have no willpower.
You have none.
That's my son. I blame my son.
Well, no, but God dang.
We went in to get One Piece cards, and we totally got sold. But I will say this. I bought a booster box, like a booster bundle of the Spider-Man MTGs, and I bought it for $109. And I've seen it for sale at like $150 now. So could be very valuable. And I'm going to sell it to start my TCG store.
Did you see that Charlie found people in Australia that their uncle collected Magic the Gathering cards from day one? And he had like 2 of those
Black
Lotus.
The Black Lotus? Really?
Yes. Charlie himself bought 184 unique first edition cards. And then these like ones up bet money, he bought the other ones too. Because he's crazy.
Man, it'd be nice to have that kind of money, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
You know, when Damn Dirty Abe's takes off because of my old YouTube channel. When that 68 becomes 70 people. How are we doing, by the way? Not that we want to gauge ourselves.
I can't tell how many people watch. Make sure, everybody, that
let's see.
You go around, tell people. What are we doing? Recommend this. I apologize for this week's episode.
So that Lance doesn't have to keep bothering me to do this. He can actually do this on his own. That's your dream, right? Is to grow up and get out of the house like my son. Go to, stop going to university.
No. I enjoy doing this with you, but
oh my God, it's not even 63 subscribers. It's not even 68. It's 63 subscribers.
Oh man,
we have almost more videos than we have subscribers. I love it.
It just opened up last week. Come on, man.
This is us. We're doing this.
Settle down.
I don't do this for that. I do this to spend time with my friend Lance.
Yeah, and my friend David.
Exactly.
Now mind that he's a corporate seller.
Corporate, that's it. Exactly. Corporate.
I took off the whore because just like Nazi, I felt as though it started losing meaning after I said.
There's no need to call me a whore. I'm an actor. It's basically act whore.
Redundant.
Whore. Yeah. I need more advertising. It's true. What did the Dutch make this time, or have something named after them? I swear the Dutch is one of the smartest people in the world. Really? What is that?
Is this a non sequitur?
I've
heard about those.
I think we may have jumped in somewhere. It was at 57 when the podcast started today. LOL. It was at 57. Oh, it's gone up.
We're going up.
Look at that.
Not
to brag, but I have 9 whole subscribers, says the Wholesome Vampire.
Yay.
Yeah. We're growing. Huh?
When do you have to leave? Not that I'm trying to get rid of you.
Oh, shit. What time is it? 4:30. I can go till 5. I got half an hour. Why do you want me to leave? You asking me to leave? Don't you have to go now?
I'm not asking you. No, I'm fine. It's good. I want to apologize to everybody because I usually have a set of notes and stories we can cover.
This is not your fault. You can blame me for this.
And it's really David's fault.
It really is my fault. There's a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to think of stuff that got me recently. Let me go to my trusted news source. Let me see here. Oh. Boy, I guess they were short on news. Oh no, they're not. No, never mind. Sorry, it's an old.
No, there's news all the time. Everybody, if you ever want to ask me questions about what I'm doing, feel free. I'm very unsensitive.
Discord. Oh, not on Discord, like here?
No, what?
You mean here? You want them to ask questions? I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to pitch that damn
Here.
Discord
Here
of
is
yours.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
was
do
the
have a
channel's
Discord.
13th subscriber. Consider this a lucky number. So Shiva, well, thank you very much.
The Discord invite is on the channel. So if you go to the channel and click on Discord, you'll be invited to the Damn Dirty Apes Discord. Let's see. Oh, I've got
I was just looking to
RFK
see what.
Jr. cats.
Oh yeah. What about? Well, I was thinking more about what about this poor Comey guy who's getting grilled now?
Oh, he's going to go to jail because he pissed Trump off.
He's pleaded not guilty today and will ask a judge to dismiss the charges against him. So, what are the? Is there anything? Is there any both sidism that I can put into this?
No. I mean, James Comey was actually Trump's director of the FBI, right? Yes.
He handled Trump told so he had a great reputation and handled the FBI's investigation of Hillary Clinton's use of a private email server.
Right.
Remember those
those emails.
Those innocent
Benghazi.
Innocent days. You know what I mean? Oh my God, yeah.
I got some hard hitting stuff.
What do you got?
Let me move it over.
You're gonna depress the crap out of us with something? Is that what you got?
Yep,
something?
Gonna make you cry.
Really? Okay.
Must
you, darling? All right, here we go. So what are I just want to know what they're charged with. 2-count criminal indictment for allegedly lying to Congress in 2020 about leaks, which CNN has reported appears to be related to the FBI's Clinton email investigation. So he was innocent, pleaded not guilty, and the judge has set his trial. So along the way, unlike his recent Comey forged unprecedented declaration. Probably never heard of this when the Comey held an unprecedented 50-minute press conference explaining the results of the FBI's year-long investigation into Hillary Clinton's email server and blasted Clinton for being extremely careless with classified emails. Should have known not to use a private server, but evidence of the criminal intent was also lacking. He concluded no reasonable prosecutor would indict the Democrat. I see. So
now let's keep in mind that the strike on Iran was fully open in WhatsApp, right?
It was, what was it, WhatsApp? No, it was Signal or something, wasn't it? Was
Signal,
it one of the?
You're right, Signal.
And it wasn't open. It was just that they included a journalist in the list of people to inform.
And all of Hegseth's family, his wife was in on it because of her super high clearance. Everybody was in on it, including little Nazi Stephen Miller. Remember, we watched him do his little. Oh, I'm sorry, he is a Nazi. That guy we can call a Nazi.
Which is he the baldy guy?
He's the baldy guy that said, "And we will rise up for our friend Charlie Kirk."
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
This is his funeral.
I played that.
Steaming.
I played that for Jane because I was telling her just how disturbing it was.
Did she say, "Well, David, on both sides, when Jimmy Carter died"?
No, she did not. No, and neither did I, because I don't. That was, I said to you, I remember saying that the thing that got me was the smile on his face, and I know that smile because that's an actor doing a monologue and he thinks it's going well. When an actor's doing well in a scene, you get that little sometimes they lose their character because they're just like, oh, look how good I am. You know what I mean? And that was a guy. Yeah, that was a guy going, I'm killing it. Yeah.
Really? So you saw that? I love these insights that you can give like that because
there was something. Yeah, there was something. It's a look. We've got to become opportunists.
Yeah.
Because I think that's this administration they're all opportunists. They're all, and whenever something comes, they thrive in this chaos because they go like, huh? Okay, how do we spin that? Oh, okay, fine, let's go with this. All right, great. You know what I mean? Whereas the Democrats are like, well, let's get all the facts. Let's just sit down and figure out what is being said. Why was it? Let's go do, you know what I mean? Like they do all the, they want to sift through it in an intelligent way. Whereas these guys can just go like, okay, what do we got? Great. Okay. it's a radical left. Right, you know what I mean?
Dewey, across the bottom of the screen, David has at Damn Dirty Apes. That's the channel we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
David, I tried to be an opportunist.
Right.
I'm going to show you all the flyers I made up. I'm going to get the video transferred from videotape. I spoke at churches. I was going to be a Christian guru. I should have goddamn did it. It was my plan.
Really? You were going to be a conniving...
Yes.
Well,
And
you're
I
lucky
even
because you would have got shot with one of those pepper things.
no, I wouldn't have, because I would have been on
Well, you'd
Trump's
be on the
side.
roof firing at them. Okay, yeah, I got it.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, or
yeah.
at the very least, spitting.
And you don't have any interest in going back to it now. Listen, step back and say, let people know what because I know this story, but I'm not
Okay.
sure everyone.
I
everyone on
decided
Twitter
I'm
does.
tired of people using religion to control people, to do what they want, and to do these evil things. I'm smart. I'm articulate. I'll do it. I came up with a whole way of looking at like sacrifice. What do I call it? Compulsory nodes, all kinds of things. I came up with a whole system, and I was going to teach people it and how to have a happy life. And you felt joy until God laughed at one of your jokes. Woo! That kind of crap.
Right, right.
And I would tell stories in front of churches about that and how awesome it was, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because I go to speak at one, and on the wall they'd have meet your Lord and Savior and get a free pancake breakfast. And I'm just dying inside laughing because I'm thinking the meet your Lord and Savior wasn't enough. They had to offer the free pancakes.
Dude, Baz has people at his university who give free gum away that I call Jesus gum, because it's gum that will get them talking about Jesus with people. And so Baz says he makes a point of going up and getting gum and then saying, "Can I have another gum?" And he just keeps asking until they say no, because he gets free gum and
nice, Baz.
yeah, there you go. I was quite proud of that. I thought that was I've raised him well.
Right. So I did that. They videotaped it. Everybody loves me. Do I need help? And they would help me. And it hurt me so bad because I felt I was like, Lance, you're telling yourself inside your head you're going to use this evil thing to do good. And isn't that what every one of these preachers does? Isn't that what all of them do? Well, I'm getting my own.
What were you going to get out of it yourself?
Sell stuff, do seminars. I printed 1,200 pieces of my artwork.
Was that the fish one that you were doing? Was that your?
Yes.
Oh my God! Of course, that's why they're fish, because Jesus.
Yes.
And the fishes.
If you look at the tree, I use Sugarloaf Mountain with the Jesus thing on it as the outline for it. Wow. And I even came up with like biblical. If you look at certain pictures, they have symbolism and meaning coming straight from the Bible. Ooh.
Well, could you not still sell those? They're like that.
I'm going to, but they're going to be known as Lance's attempt at grift paintings.
You know what's funny is that so I listen to, we talked about this before, right, where I like to listen to what I call business porn, which is just all of these podcasts about I started a business with I started a card business with no money, and
with no money and lots of cards.
I've stopped listening now because almost every single person who comes on talks about their church as one of their sales channels. Yeah, everyone is claiming, whether for real or not, is claiming a Christian community so that they have an automatic audience for their stuff, right? Because he's not going to rip us off. He's a good God-fearing Christian.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to do a whole segment on your podcast assholes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, All In? The All In guys?
Yeah. Those guys are jagoffs.
They are evil, man. They're like, it's like, but are they evil? They just lack any empathy at all. They have absolutely their position of privilege is so...
They have no idea.
Yeah.
it falls on deaf ears. They have no clue
Hmm.
what privilege they're in. And I don't even like using the word privilege. They have no idea they were born in a gilded cage with gilded
that's privilege,
guns.
isn't it? Isn't that the definition of privilege? I mean,
Yeah.
not that I, again, I'm sure I'm unaware of a lot of the privilege I have as well. Dinosaur Dave here is actually, I think, voiced
I think he's saying some cool stuff.
he's voiced basically my position very well, I think. Not for me, but I would agree with this.
Is Dinosaur Dave the cool dinosaur guy? It's got his own channel?
So maybe, I don't know. Or he's just an old David.
An old guy named Dave.
The Republicans are usually the worst of the bunch, but there are Dems that enable them. But between the two, the Dems are easily the better choice. Both are corrupt, but one doesn't randomly round up American citizens to deport them to random countries and then refuse to allow them back. I think that's my position as well. I feel like the system is broken, and I mean, I don't know what's next. Like, is it the guillotine? I mean, do we need to have to stop wiggling your eyebrows?
I didn't say anything.
I mean, is it is it going to change through? Are we heading into Civil War territory? What is where are we going?
I don't. Okay. In order for this to really change, if the Dems try to regain status quo like they did with Biden, it's swing right back. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They just had 4 extra years for the propaganda machine to work, and then he came back in stronger than ever. Right? He should have went to jail. Trump should have went to jail. The people beneath him should have went to jail. The guy who's in charge of ICE right now, Tom Holman. The FBI was investigating him coming up to the election, and he took $50,000 from FBI agents.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
In a bag, like old school cartoon shit.
Sorry, I should let you finish. So he took basically a $50,000 in order to
do a thing. It was to either guarantee that an audience with somebody they would need, or a contract that they wanted. Like, hey, let us build that
thing. Yeah, wasn't it a contract thing of some sort? Nothing will change unless the two-party system changes somehow.
True. Well, one party's got to get some balls, and then the other party's got to acknowledge that there's more important things in governance than just lowering taxes for the wealthy.
So one side needs balls, the other needs to have them removed.
Or at least one of them.
Right.
How about one of them removed, one of them kicked? But I know the Democrats used to be fairly tough. And they represented working men. And I know you don't like unions and shit, but unions help this kind of thing. They give people another avenue to exert their power.
My silly kind of Pollyanna belief is that we shouldn't need unions. That we should have a basic hourly rate that allows people to live. I mean that the what's it called? What is it called? The
price of living?
No. But when you oh my God, what's the minimum wage? That's it. Thank you. You can tell I'm losing steam. Yes, minimum wage needs to be high enough to support yourself and potentially your family. And then you wouldn't need, and there should be civil rights and human rights and all of those things that's what the government should be doing. It seems weird to me to have an organization outside of the government doing that has been in the past, controlled by the people people we won't necessarily want to be doing business with anyway. So that's my concern about that stuff. So
what do you think about like a livable wage, that certain things shouldn't be commodified?
In what way? What sort of stuff?
I don't think medicine of any sort should be unless it's headache pills. But if you show up at a hospital, or even your upkeep, that should be something that you don't pay for because There's
I don't
an
understand why they
infinite,
separate it. How can you go to a doctor who
yeah,
then says take this medication, but you're supposed to pay for the medication? Like I don't. Yeah, I don't.
right. It just needs to be all one unit. That's how come Europe pays so much less for, we pay $1,200 for insulin. They pay like way less, like factors of 10 less.
But this isn't this. So there's an interesting parallel here. Have you've heard about this dead internet thing? The idea that the internet's going to be dead in
3 years or something
whatever it
like
is.
that. Yeah.
I'm more and more beginning to wonder about that because I sort of go like, wait a second, what's the impetus to put stuff on it if there's
Buddy there,
right?
right?
Well, no, but what's the point of putting stuff up there if it's just going to be captured by the Googles of the world and regurgitated on their search, so that no one has to come to our channel type thing. In the
Wasn't
same
it?
way, I worry that what is the impetus for pharmaceutical companies to develop this stuff if they can't make some money off it? I would argue, I think the government should be looking after that.
I think we do.
Yeah.
What did Trump and RFK cut? They cut all this funding we have into research for mRNA and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So we do tons
Why
of
are they so
research.
terrified of this mRNA stuff? What is it because they just don't understand it, you think?
They don't get it. It's new. I really honestly think the reactionary mind, it's like a starfish
Is
mind.
this another
It
distraction?
reaches out and touches the thing and goes, ah. You know what, buddy? I don't think these are all. I think the what's the name of the place that did Project 2025?
Oh,
Heritage
2025.
Foundation.
Yeah, the Heritage Foundation. Yeah.
I think they had a plan, but I think Trump is a mako shark swimming through the water, sensing something.
That's it. Well, that's what I'm saying. Is he's an opportunist. He's just like, I think he smells blood. He tears it apart. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a great way of putting it. Except shark just sounds too cool. He's more like a
sharks. Yeah,
more like a leech. That's
like a
self-satisfying leech.
Tell me if you've experienced this a lot. I had this happen this weekend again. An older gentleman, very outgoing, gregarious, telling us about, I went to get the shots, right?
Oh, yeah.
And about how he was a medical guy for Trump. And he was in the service for 50 years in the medical thing. And then he prayed on my head for Jesus. And
it happens a lot to me. Never.
You too?
Never.
How about
never?
I keep getting people touching my bald ass head and praying for me.
Really?
Yeah. And then guess who they ask if it's okay to pray?
Well, that's when you step in and say, like, do you want to buy one of my paintings?
Well, right. I should do that.
That's what you need to do. You can help. Scan here, sign up for our podcast, and buy yourself a painting with a fish on it.
Trenton is an extremely nice man, right? And so he's just like, I think if anything went crazy, I know he would, but Dad would have reached out, grabbed his wrist before his hand touched my head, and said, let's ask him.
It seems like a little bit of a personal space invader. Certainly.
It was a personal space invader.
That happened to you recently?
Yeah, like Thursday.
Like that's, man. And
it happens all the time.
Those are the nice.
If I go into, those are the nice ones, bro.
Those are the nice ones. Yeah.
Like I told you, my crazy psychotic 25-year in prison brother cousin. He was. I wish I could show you the Facebook things he sent, because I told him, hey man, because he's saying that trans people are taking all the jobs.
What?
And he hates.
We just don't know it because we don't know whether they're men or women. Right.
Right.
Oh, wow. Real.
And we get preference.
Jobs.
Yeah. And I was like,
right now in America, they're taking preference?
In America. And he also hates.
Current America, where you're not allowed to be trans, they're taking all the jobs.
Right. And then another post he had up. These aren't him saying it. These are things he's reposting, right?
Right.
He's getting rid of Netflix because all they have is, he didn't say gay stuff. He said really rancid, horrible things about the gays, right?
And what's his concern with the gays?
Well, I'm not sure, because he was in jail for 25 years, prison,
Mm.
deep, dark, no conjugal visits prison.
Wow.
And he was a bit of a horn dog. So
Mm.
maybe it's not gay if you're in prison, but I'm pretty sure he's done some gay stuff.
Really?
But
Jesus. Well,
oh yeah, well he went in without Hep C and came out with Hep C.
I mean, but
so-
again, like, but so
anyways,
I mean, I wouldn't want to sort of conjecture on that, but at the same time, I
I'm
don't
going
understand.
to.
I do understand. I do worry about the this idea that like it, again, that it's not a problem with a specific person who is gay. It's all the gays.
All the
Which
gays,
I
right?
don't quite
And so
understand.
I put the absolute terrible thing of, right, did you get that really cheap Netflix where you only get one channel, right? Something like
Mm.
that, where you can't flick this, watch
Yeah,
something
flip.
else.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
and I also said the us cars as a family are known as the people who bullies break themselves against. So
Mm.
remember that we stick up for the little guy.
Mm.
And I reiterated the thing about me getting thrown out of because he wasn't out of prison yet when I got thrown out of the theater by the police.
Right.
I said, if you'd have been there, you'd have been on my side and therefore would have been anti-MAGA.
MAGA.
MAGA.
Yeah.
And he came back with some weird shit. No, I'd have told you to get your ass out of the. I thought you really think you're something special, don't you? You think you're above the law. Dude selling weed, going back and forth still. Right now, a 60-year-old man. He's in the only state where it's not legal to have weed, and going back and forth Colorado and Wyoming.
Wow.
So it's just killing me. Oh, and I'm
well,
trying
then,
to
but
be
okay,
nice.
but then I would say, as I would,
Yes.
I think I've said to Barnacles as well, is like maybe why are you on this stuff?
Okay, this is a good one. I said this this came out of nowhere, really, right? I've always been the smart one, right? Like he was 10, I was 5. We'd play chess. I'd beat him at chess. I beat him at this. I was farther along than this and that than him. And it wasn't a contest. It just, I was the smart one, right? No big deal. And so I kind of just put that out there very gently that I thought maybe I can kind of breadcrumb him this way and say, at one point you would have wanted to stand up for this kind of thing. I didn't know that would instantly turn into rancor, like this incredible burst of anger. So I don't know. Woo.
Wow.
And then it's incredible, guy. Incredible.
Look, I mean, I feel like is the internet. I suppose you could email. I suppose. I mean, a longer form or something seems to be like more likely. But when you're arguing in public, like you are on the internet, I feel like
these were private chats, bro.
Oh, they were back. So they were just private back and forth chats.
Yeah. So I don't know. They are fostering and fomenting hate.
But that's scary because you go like,
yes.
Okay, because that's the yeah, let's who you trying to get on side of the people who might actually step up,
who might stab a mofo, right? Who might.
Wow.
So it's I don't know. It's bad. I'm not going to be afraid. It just I can't. I am an asshole idiot like that. I should be. Sister tried to intervene, and he was saying all kinds of dirty words at her. So,
oh, really? Yeah. Because that's right. So your sister was a part of this conversation as well? Or?
Well, because I'm trying to. She's kind of like the head of cars right now, in a way, since Dad's passing, and she takes care of me. So I don't want to engage in anything that would cause her any strife, right? So I said, "Could you look at this? Should I respond? Not respond?" It doesn't make sense because it looked like a total non sequitur. I had no idea what it was because he just said, "Oh, you think you're above the law?" That was the entire sentence. I'm
Mm,
thinking, me thinking I'm above the law?
mm, mm.
Yeah, you're right. With
Why
all
should
them
you get special
hijinks.
treatment just because you're on the DEIA whatever
Yeah,
train?
on the list, getting all them privileges, having to sit in the aisle like a
Mm,
king. Okay, so anyways,
mm,
so she called him because it made her mad. It
mm.
was just, I don't know.
Oh, she called him, like, just on the
Yeah, she
phone and
called
just
him
went
and
and,
called him and said, "Dude,
"What
you
are you
got
doing?"
family that are gay. Knock it
Mm,
off." And he
yeah.
says, "F this and F," and I can hate F slurs and
Mm,
woo.
wow.
Not that he was ever well put together
Mm,
mentally, but wow. I'll just tell
mm,
you guys, 25 years in prison, not the place to get well.
mm,
If you're a broken human. And he was a state caliber wrestler, a
mm,
state, he won state, Colorado,
mm,
wrestling, 145s. He was state in gymnastics, the rings, like where you do the Iron Cross and,
mm. Yeah,
uh,
which has a whole other irony to it
oh
now,
my
but
God,
yeah, yeah,
Nazis.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But, he could do all these things as a 16-year-old that, most people couldn't. Floor exercise and rings were his thing. And that this is all he had going for him. And then he goes to prison when he's like 19 and it's
Well,
gone.
it's gonna make you pretty angry. It's gonna make you pretty grim. I mean, it's gonna make you. I mean, God, is hate easy? I don't feel like it is. Maybe it is for some
Not for
people.
me.
I don't find it easy because I find I don't like myself when I
Right?
hate.
When you're mad, you
Yeah,
feel like an idiot.
yeah,
You feel like, what am I
yeah,
doing?
yeah. Exactly. I mean, so I just feel like that's got to be tiring. It's got to be. I just feel bad that people are in that state, but then you sort of go like, wow, if you've got to that state, how hard is it to get to a rifle or to to some physical harm towards someone, that kind of stuff. When
Right.
the concern is always, will this rhetoric lead to some kind of a physical assault of some sort?
If
Um,
you look at that church that did you see the two girls that got ran over?
no.
The two high school girls made fun of the Charlie Kirk deal, and the high school boy who had been told to stay away from them. The police had told him because he was kind of creepy around them. He went and ran them over with his car. They were out there. He ordered Uber Eats, which they delivered, waited for him to come around the corner and ran him over. And then went on Twitter or something. No, Twitch,
Mm.
and was streaming what hilarious thing he did. And they're
He
both
killed them.
these
He killed them both.
killed them both because they had the audacity to talk about Charlie Kirk, who was a divisive figure.
Mm. Mm.
And even if he wasn't, even if he was the Pope, who cares?
Yeah, it doesn't matter really. I mean, if someone's been
No.
shot for I don't care what the reason is. Just you don't shoot people.
Well,
It's not
their whole thing is,
And how
you
do you?
shouldn't.
Oh God! And
How
in
do
your
you?
head, you're like, okay, this guy was killed for what he believed, and now
That's
they're
wrong,
saying what they
right?
believe. So let's run them.
Let's
Like,
run them over.
well, I mean, we're trying to put logic. I mean, again, I feel
No,
like
but you're right. It makes no
it doesn't make
sense.
any sense. I mean, yeah, I know.
Uh,
Well, the algorithm's an interesting one. Yeah, the algorithm wants us angry. I mean, you talk about like when is AI going to
true.
destroy the planet? It already has, because I would argue that we put into a computer that we wanted to maximize the amount of time people spend on these
Interaction, right?
yeah. We said we want the most amount of time for people to look at ads on our social media platform, and the AI did exactly for them. The algorithm did that for them. It turns out, though, it wasn't, people don't love to get together and talk about how much they like things. They get a much better, longer, and more intense interaction if you are diametrically opposed to whatever it is that someone is saying.
Do you think it makes you more inclined to shop though? Like to purchase the ad? I get it that it gets your time and attention, but does it make you more likely to buy the thing you see during it? I would like to see those numbers. Like,
It's a good question. Good question. Yeah.
yeah,
I
because
mean,
I'd much rather be in a happy mood, kind of feeling frisky and fun, and then see how that goes for
okay. I don't want to see frisky. I don't want to see frisky, but yeah,
yeah,
that's an interesting question. I guess they want
Lance, did that guy get
advertisers.
arrested? Yes, it's the news here in U.S. I believe it was in Florida. Sorry, Vicky Moore asked if that guy got arrested, and he did. First degree murder charges ×2. I'm sorry I brought that up.
Disgusting. No, but I think that you've got an interesting point there. Like, how does that help advertising? I think what it does is it means that these companies can say to advertisers, look how many hours of viewing this gets. And before advertisers cared about what was there, they were like, oh, it's going to get how many eyeballs is going to be seen on this? They don't say by, an ad is not sold by, well, it is more now so, but now you could sell an ad. You don't want an ad showing up after a political debate on
right.
freedom of speech or whatever, or black rights or some racist whatever. I mean, I think you now advertisers are wary as to where they're going to advertise to some extent, but also look at I mean, I think there is people they're like, they go back and forth for a while, and then an ad for a fucking pizza comes up and they go, yeah, I'll take that fucking pizza. I sit here and talk to people, and like, I think you could probably find things to sell to people while they're online.
You might even be able to sell
weapons,
some crappy jerky aioli pizza.
That's possible. I'm not rising to that bait, my friend. But I mean, is it possible they could be selling? I mean, I think it was you who said this. Like, you got to just look at what are you selling? Like, what's who's paying for it, or what are they selling, or where is the money in this equation?
If they were selling bullets or something, but if people are still buying guns and like makeup, and maybe women aren't watching it.
James R. Gurney wants a pizza right now. A pizza. Perhaps you'd like a deep dish pizza with jerk chicken and a lemon aioli with some green peppers on top.
James R. Gurney.
No, spicy peppers. No.
Isn't about that. He's about a basics kind of guy.
No. I feel that this could appeal to the colonizer James, the British Empire James.
Stealing from all the colonies he used to.
Yeah, exactly.
Like maybe some tandoori
burning down houses, burning houses down, stealing users, that kind of stuff. I'm saying.
I do have one last thing before we go.
Yeah.
I put it up in our.
Oh, yep. Okay. Yep.
I wonder if you can. It's about autism, and just basically condenses the entire argument digests it down into a form that
you can understand.
I can understand, and I can get behind. Look, I got a kitty behind me.
Drag a puzzle into. I have to drag puzzles to prove that I'm human before I watch a video about cats. They think maybe cats are watching.
There's no cat. There's a cat behind me.
Is there? I'm trying to find your damn thing.
It's the very last thing in Discord.
I got it. Next video. What? I don't want the next video. I want the video that I'm supposed to be watching.
I watched these cripple guys on there called what were they called? The Gimp Crew. I love those guys.
Really? The Gimp Crew. Okay, I have to check them out.
I'll send them to you. Are you on?
Is this it here?
TikTok. Yeah. Turn up the sound, please. Yes.
What?
Let's do that again.
That was fast. That was really fast.
Yeah, it was. I knew you had
I don't understand. I feel like I'm streaming with a kid. Oh, please stop it. Please stop it. What's that? Oh my, what the hell? Okay, you need to get off social media.
Listen, man. The one kitty said, I know what caused autism.
Sad to see this in the fight about it.
Right, just like he said it, just like Trump did. And then the other kitty smacked him on the head. I'm telling you,
if you have to explain the meme, this is my son. My son showed me a video. Over a cartoon or something of of trying to explain memes to your parents, and you show the parents, and they go, "I don't
Yeah.
get it," and then you go, "Well, it's funny," and you explain it to them, and then they go, "But should you be watching that?" And what is that like? It always becomes like a, he's like, "I just want to show you something funny."
It's funny.
See,
You
yeah,
know what? I do it with Trent because I
yeah,
hate the harassment ones where they like go up to an old person and
no,
confuse them on purpose.
no, I don't like that.
I don't like those at all.
There's I worked with this lovely guy the other day,
The
and
cats.
he has a podcast called Out of the Art House, Out of the Art House or something. It's like let me see if I can find it.
Takenda really explained this well to you.
Inside the Art House.
Okay,
And
inside the art house.
and he talks to people who are releasing films in these various different art house theaters and stuff. And I just listened to one that was amazing about. Remember the series Predators?
Yes.
Or To Catch a
Wait.
Predator, whatever it's called.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So this
The
guy's done a
Chris something.
documentary about it because, people not only loved it, they also started doing it themselves. And there's a whole, anyways, it's just a fascinating sort of discussion that so I've got to see this movie now. But what was the point of that? The point of it was understanding
Memes.
memes,
Too
something.
old to understand memes.
Yeah, there was
You lost
something.
your train of
And then I
thought.
lost my train of thought. All right, I'm out of here. I gotta go. I accidentally read a dirty meme out loud to my mom and then had to act dumb and recover from it. Wow.
Wow.
See? Yeah. What about Badger,
She
Badger,
probably
Badger?
didn't get it.
What's Badger, Badger, Badger? I don't know that one.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
We're gonna have to do
Everybody-
like a memes one at some point.
I really appreciate you all coming and talking to us. And remember, no matter if it's a dangerous criminal who's killed many, many people and they know where you live, you got to stand up for what's right and stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves. I really appreciate you. Be strong out there. We can do this, okay? We
I'm
can.
just gonna say, be brave, be kind, be brilliant. I'm not sure about the brave because I don't just play cowards on television. You do the brave. I'll
do brave.
Yeah. I'll say good night, everybody.
And next week I'll be ready.
Yeah.
But you know what? Later this week, I plan on tomorrow or the next day. So everybody, stay tuned.
Are you gonna do a stream? Oh, good, because
I've got like actual news to talk about.
I've got news. Oh, do you? What news do? Like your own news?
No, like like world news and things.
World news. Right. Yes,
discuss.
I am out of here tomorrow. I go to the Netherlands. I will be at the European Space Agency in just outside of Leiden, I guess, for Saturday and Sunday. I think it's already sold out. The whole event is sold out, not because of me, but because of all the cool science.
Totally because of you.
But we're doing a panel on Sunday. A couple of panels. I'm doing a couple of panels on Sunday. One of them is an I'm with Stargate Genius panel, and Saturday is all accessibility related.
Wow,
it's amazing. But of course, you're on American time and we're on European time, and so you won't even have woken up by the time. It starts at I think it's 9:50 a.m.
9:50. So, and you're going to be in Sweden. Right?
And they're out by 5, so that's noon for you.
I might be able to stay up.
You stay up all night until we'll stay in touch, and maybe there's a way we can. I'm gonna try to do a few little stand-up things, like just little. I got this cute little video camera I borrowed from a friend.
Wait, do you have like a tight 15 minutes of stand-up ready?
Nope.
Oh, you mean cameras?
Yeah. I just mean like
you're gonna do stand-up comedy.
Little handy cam. I got this little tiny handy cam. It's really cute. It does the same HD as my camera, which weighs 3 times as much. It's a great little picture. It records for hours on end if you wanted to. So I just thought I would just do a few little sort of like, hey, we're here doing this, and what's this, and explain this to me, and let's, So I just thought I'd do a few of those. It probably won't be live, but it won't be live, but.
If Paolo was going to be there, I would stay up all night. But since Paolo,
I don't know. Maybe Pablo will be there. I don't know.
Is it?
And I'll get the name of this other astronaut who's
going to space.
Going to space.
And she's a homie.
Well, I don't know if they're going in a wheelchair. It's a good question.
Oh God, that's a good question.
How would that work? I don't even know.
On Earth, she's in a wheelchair, though, right?
Yes. That's interesting. I have to ask about that. All right, get out of here. I got to go. All right, everyone.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Bye, everybody.
That was wonderful.
I see
Thank
that.
you for
I
all
will
of your little
update that.
your tweets, your questions. Yes, update the Discord chat because that seems
Yes.
to be expired. Yeah. So if you're in the Netherlands, you see someone who looks like the guy from Stargate, that'll be me.
Yeah, take off,
See
posers.
you later. Cheerio, eh?
Take
Take off,
off.
eh?
Eh.
Give her.